Welcome back to Outdoors with Larry Ray on ESPN 790 AM. Brought to you proudly by Tennessee Wildlife Resource Agency, Barton Power Sports, Sportsman's Warehouse, and Best Care Home Services.
Hey, welcome back to Outdoors with Larry Ray on ESPN 790 here in Memphis, Tennessee on a warm, beautiful, everybody's running around with shorts on. We're finally getting some warm weather here on Saturday. I know we're supposed to have some rain, things along that line. I got to get out of here right after the show and head to my hometown of North Little Rock, Arkansas, where I can help celebrate my aunt's 94th birthday. And she can still outdo people in crossword puzzles, so I can't wait to go over and see my Aunt Nita in North Little Rock. But on this third Saturday, Frank Barton is here with a radio voice, and he came in dressed for this show. He knew the next segment would have to have Prime One camo. And what do you got on there, Frank?
I've got the warmest jacket that I put on, and I can't remember when.
Oh,
it came from Staci Walker at Prime One Camo.
It is remarkable, folks, and if you don't have it, too bad for you. But we have Staci on. She's a regular on here now. I'm probably going to have to start sending her checks. I don't know. They'll probably bounce, but anyway, we'll send it to him. Staci Walker, the president of Prime One Camo, and Staci, you got a special guest that you've hooked up for us. Why don't you introduce the guest that's with us also?
Hey, Larry. Hey, Frank. Yeah, we've got one of my true heroes. Can't say enough good things about Billy Paul. Mm-hmm. He is just a phenomenal one of our veterans. He's like family to me, and he is now my official director of all military and tactical application for Prime One Camo. And he started this shooting team that is going to, and I'll let him explain all of that, but he is our official Prime One Camo shooting team, he and his two partners, and we are super excited about that.
And so Billy is the team captain for Prime One Tactical PRS shooting team, and good morning, Billy. How you doing?
Great, sir. Thanks for having me on.
Great to have you on there from Fort Benning, Georgia, right out of Fort Benning, Georgia, and Billy is he's got that word retired in a minute, but Command Sergeant Major Billy Paul, who's U.S. Army Ranger sniper out of Fort Benning, and is part of this team. And tell us about this technical light gas gun series.
All right, sir. Well, that's a new series that the PRS shooting program came up with in 2017. Mm-hmm. So prior to 2017, it was basically for the PRS series was for long guns. So anybody that wanted to shoot or could physically shoot to 1,100 yards, hitting a 1 to 2 MOA size target, and
quickly down under. Well, okay, that's only Tom Selleck could do that, So, but now they've gone from that to this.
Well, they added it to it. So what they had was they had a lot of interest in law enforcement and military personnel wanting to shoot their service rifles and things of that nature. So they expanded the program and added a tactical heavy and a tactical light series. So law enforcement, anybody that's military, or anybody out there shooting a 5.56 caliber rifle can get involved in this and shoot in these type of competitions.
Well, and Staci, how did y'all get involved in this? What led that?
Billy Paul and I go way back. Lance and he met at a Bassmasters Classic of all things, mm-hmm. And we've just been, he's been an integral part of anything that we had to do with Prime Camo with tactical applications. I trust his judgment. He always advises me, helps me, and I knew he already did some of these competitions, and he approached me about, I guess it was 2 months ago, saying, hey, we're going to make this thing official. And I said, well, I'm in. There's not even a question about that. And so,
2 months?
With our
2 months?
With our huge tactical push that we're making right now, it was just a perfect fit.
Yeah, just 2 months ago, and when you look at this, Billy, you got two other guys. Can we name them? Do we know who's part of your team here?
We have Josh Cavalier, who is he's still on active duty. He's a sniper out of Fort Fort Benning. Just a phenomenal instructor out there right now, not at the sniper school, but at one of the courses that they teach on Fort Benning. And he's been doing sniper comps for probably 8 to 10 years, and just an absolutely wonderful human being, and glad to have him on the team. And then we have Will Owens out of New Smyrna Beach, Florida, who is a outdoors enthusiast, long-range shooter, and another great individual to represent the Prime One Camo Tactical Team. It's just, we're blessed to even be able to do this, and then we get to have a sponsor like Prime One to come on board and say, hey, make this happen. And not only says Staci's taking care of us with the Prime One, but she's gone out of her way to make sure that many other companies out there knew who we are and worked with us. And it's just been an absolute wonderful roller coaster to get on. And we're just excited about getting shooting. We're ready to go.
Yeah, it sounds like I can tell that right now. But who's going to turn you down? You ask for something. Come on now. I mean, you guys. When I see sniper, I'm with you. Okay, I'm with you on that. But how long in the military, Billy?
I was just over 22 years.
Just over 22 years. Well, that's you probably got the months down and everything. And where are you from?
I have the days down.
Where are you from, Billy?
I'm originally from Michigan, but once we moved down to the South, we stayed here. Unfortunately, the weather has really changed. We got snow on the ground in Alabama. I mean, I don't understand.
Well, Billy, this is crazy. It's global warming. I mean, that's all it is to it. Because in Memphis the other day, what was it, Frank? You got down. What do we have? 1 or something like that?
I had an employee come in to work the day before yesterday, and he said it was -1 when he left his house that morning.
-1,
yeah.
and it's
in Arkansas.
And they're saying 64 tomorrow. Give me a break here, but
crazy.
So Billy, I know you look at this, and you must have some competitiveness in you, and this is a chance. So when you get in this, let's tell us in a brief synopsis what will go on in this kind of competition.
Well, there's different stages in each one of these competitions. So you'll have anything from moving targets where you'll be set up and you'll have to run up and shoot off the side of a car or a tire or a fence post, some type of obstacle, and that target may be anywhere from 400 yards to now, in the gas gun series, it's going to be anywhere from 100 yards to 800 yards, but in the bolt series, it'll be all the way out to 1,300 yards. So you got to be able to identify the target, make sure it's a shooting target and not a non-shooting target. And if it's a mover, you got to deal with the wind, the variables, and then make that shot count.
Wow.
Hopefully the first time, so you don't get a penalty on the time, and then pick up, move out, and move to the next stage.
And you're decked out in what? What'd you put up? What's he wearing? What's he going to be wearing then, Staci?
We got some special, and they are good looking. We've got some special design tactical performance shooting long sleeve shirts with all their logos. They've got Federal Premium Ammunition, Camillus Knives, Guard Dog Security, Long Shadow Holster, Pugs Eyewear, Lancer, Coltac, OT Solutions. Just a bunch of companies have jumped on board. So they will be in blackout shirts with all the logos. They'll have a MP and blackout version. They've got 3 different versions that they'll be wearing all over the country.
Well, this is really cool. Again, we're talking to Command Sergeant Major R.E.T. William Billy Paul here. We're going to get that R.E.T. in there and everything.
I like it. Really
I'm going to call you Rit. And then, of course, our good friend Staci Walker out of Hardin County, Tennessee with Prime One Camo. And I know, Staci, you're a mile a minute. You're going to SHOT Show next week. You just got this new deal with Long's Shadow Holster. Things are popping up all around. Talk a little bit about what's going on at Prime One.
Oh, a lot of stuff. We've got 27 meetings scheduled for SHOT Show, so it's going to be a madhouse, needless to say.
Yeah.
We've got, we're making a huge push into the tactical market. Long's Shadow Holsters, and Billy Paul can attest to this, is one of the highest quality Kydex, which is a hard plastic molded, basically compression molded holsters that are made to fit any caliber pistol, magazine carriers, various, applications that the military and the tactical and law enforcement use. And they are going to be our exclusive provider for our camo patterns on these products that are going to be offered to a wide variety of clientele. And it's going to fit right into, we've got meetings with Sports Afield. We've got.
You can't remember.
I'm looking at my list. I've got Daniel Defense. I've got Troy Firearms. I've got Taurus Pistols. I've got Weatherby. We've got Legacy Arms. We've got a lot of stuff in the hopper.
And the SHOT Show, for you folks out there, it's in Vegas. It's a remarkable event. I'm not sure it's shooting, hunting, outdoor trade show. I mean, it's SHOT comes out of it, and it's huge at Vegas. I don't think you ever get out of the building there, do you, Staci? I mean, it's just
we don't.
It's like keeping track of where you're going to step next.
It is, and I tell you what, just in the last three years, the military and law enforcement tactical side has really blown up. And so you can barely walk the entire show. And when you add in meetings to it, it gets really, I've got a 4-man team that's going to be hitting the ground there. And we're going to have huge releases. Camillus Knives is doing a full Prime 1 camo launch. Guard Dog Security will be back there with a bunch of new products. We've got several gun companies that are just a lot of stuff going on that we're super excited about. It'll be a nonstop 5 days in Las Vegas, and we won't see the Strip at all. And then we'll be back in time to go to the NWTF show here in Nashville.
Yep.
And then it'll be off to Germany for the International Outdoors show in the first week of March.
And Prime 1 Camo's been in business for how long?
The last week made 2 years.
That's what I was got. 2
show.
years. Is that not amazing? I mean, I know it's got to blow your mind and your boy's mind and your husband's mind. And how's Granddad doing?
He's doing better. He's doing better. And it's one of those things. I said I'm going to go big or go home, and I'm either going to win big or I'm going to lose big. But I mean, why half step anything? That's why Billy Paul and I get along so well, and his competitive nature and mine. Yeah, we're cut from the same mold. So
I just figured out something, Frank. You and I can just get up and come back in about 30 minutes and let Billy and Staci take over, and we won't say a thing.
They've been doing a pretty good job.
She hasn't breathed since we've come on.
I wasn't gonna say anything, but if you want that to happen, we can make that.
I know you can make it happen. Yeah, man. If a sniper, you're ready to go there, old Rit. That's for sure, and everything. Hey,
I tell you what, we Billy and I got to go out to Mesa, Colorado, elk hunting together this past October, and we ran all up and down that mountain.
That's what Billy's supposed to do. Billy, don't let her do all that. Okay, you take care of that first.
Absolutely.
Okay, thank y'all, Staci.
Thank you.
Great trip out to Vegas, and be careful. Okay.
Thanks, Larry.
All right,
Appreciate
thank you, Billy. We'll talk to you down the road. All right.
Yes, sir. We'll see y'all later.
All right, let's take a break on Outdoors with Larry Ray. We have Guy Trebo in the house.
Finally.
All right, we'll be right back.
You can find